leadership and culture are almost everything for this stuff. Any social business initiative, and we're using the phrase social business because what we're trying to say is that we're trying to be a bit more holistic. We're trying to move beyond having a Facebook presence and trying to get your numbers up. That's what we saw a couple of years ago, and now organizations are beginning to realize that these initiatives are a bit broader. And so culture means everything, because you can't be producing valuable content, connecting directly with customers, if your culture is not ready for it. If you don't have that ingrained as part of your culture, or you're not ready to make those kinds of changes, you can't do it. And leadership plays a big part of it as well. You know, organizations like Dell that really led social 5 or 6 years ago, it was Michael Dell that led that. You know, or we have on the other end of the spectrum, we have organizations like IBM, where it's not one leader that's driving the change, but it's just built into how the employees within that organization operate. And they're out there and they are active on social networks. And Edelman, to some degree, is like that as well. So culture is a very big part of it.
Your staff are your best advocates. And I think it's a continuum. I think the firewall is becoming a figment of your IT department's imagination. I think people move in and out of different networks, different communities. Some of them are work-related, some of them aren't. They've all got their smartphones, so they're bringing their social networks into the workplace. So I don't think there's a real distinction between the two. I think you have to do both.
The challenges is dealing with such large volume. So, you know, in terms of conversations that we're having, the volume of answers that we get and the volume of feedback that we get is incredibly large. Just this week I started a conversation and we had over 3,000 replies within, you know, a couple of days. So, you know, just managing that type of volume and coming back to people with adequate answers and filling in the gaps of knowledge that they might have, that's the hard bit. So constantly coming back, sitting around the table with those sort of like heads of, you know, whether it's marketing, finance, development, it doesn't really matter, and then sitting down and saying, all right, these are the gaps of knowledge that clearly the community have. How can we respond to this, and what extra information do we need to give them so that they can make an informed opinion?